generation is the closest to yours, because I think because I'm 1996, right? And you're what? 80, 70, 60, 50, 54. You're 1930s.
I'm an 80s baby.
Okay, all right. So you're 80. So yeah, like my generation probably like borders yours.
Yeah.
So I think in the sense that like, in terms of a lot of things we probably relate to, but I think in terms of the dating world, I think my generation and your generation are polar opposites.
I mean,
this is all my experience, like knowing you, knowing people that we know. I just think our dating experiences are two different totally.
that's true, but you're the type of women that you're roughly interested in is totally different than the ones that we all, you know what I mean? We all sort of got different tastes.
Right.
So of course we have different experiences.
I mean, that's true.
Because see, your typical date would be, a dope date for you would be probably like going to like an opera.
Concert.
Fire.
I don't know that.
My typical date,
Blockheads.
block party.
Blockbuster.
Oh, Blockbuster. Instead of Netflix and chill, Blockbuster and Thrill.
Get the DVD.
Blockbuster and Thrill.
VHS and chill. Yeah, that's back. But see, I grew with VHS, so I can't even talk about that. I had that. But
It is what it is.
I just think in terms of that, like, I think women nowadays in my age group, I hate to say it this way, for a lot of the ones I've run into, they can be a mix of like very materialistic
Okay.
and shallow. I don't know if women, when you were growing up, like early 20s, were like that too. Because it's different back then, because everything's being shown now on Instagram, and like, what do you have? What do you do?
I mean, we had MySpace, so we sort of was
when you were 24, no, you didn't.
Yes, we did. We had Skonex, we had MySpace.
MySpace was when you were around.
Yeah, because Robin Thicke, I remember Robin, Soulja Boy.
Oh yeah.
The YouTube stuff was just about to go, but it wasn't, like you said, it wasn't all the way where it is now.
But it also wasn't on the level of like flashiness as Instagram is.
But it truly it was, because you gotta understand, right? You had to have
flashing something different too.
You had to no. I'm just about even like the price difference, right? So the Louis loafers that somebody would get today that may run you about $800. We felt the same way about the new Jordans that came out that was $150, because your regular Converse was about $30.
Converse was 30.
Yeah, your Saucony's was about $30. Your K-Swiss was about maybe $40. Your Uptowns was $50. And to get a pair of Jordans for $150, $200, then a pair of Air Max, it was like, ooh.
Right.
You know what I mean? Right. So, you know what I mean? So, but now, it's just that y'all stuff is higher, but y'all pay rate and everything is higher.
But that's because also the hype about it is high.
Is it?
I think so. Because I'm saying, nowadays everything has a bigger outreach.
It does, but I don't think it's more hyper.
I mean, it is. I think it is. Has a little bit more hype behind it. Just off the fault that we have.
You think that when the Jordan 1s dropped in my era is hyper than when it dropped in your era?
You want to know why I think everything now is more hype than before? Because how many re-releases has my generation gone through? You guys had the originals, but you guys didn't have 6 and 7 re-releases in like 4 or 5 years.
You know why?
Because why?
Because
it wasn't as hype.
No, it was hype. The reason why was because that's what kept it held to the degree it was. It was limited.
When it says it was valuable. I'm not saying what we have now is valuable. I'm not disagreeing. I think what you guys had was the originals, and it was more valuable than it did. As you know today, if you had the original OGs of any kind of sneaker, they go for so much money.
But they're made better too.
Right, more valuable. I'm not denying that. But I think because everything is so hyped up now, they're going to keep kicking out re-release, and we don't care, because it's just we want what's popping. We want out. You guys weren't like that. You got your couple pairs of Jordans and you kept them clean. We run through
choice.
That maybe also.
You had no choice, right?
We also run through sneakers and we buy them and just don't. We buy them and don't wear them. We buy them and sell them, trade them. Like, it's just. It's more of like it's not even about like wearing them or like like the art about it. It's just about like, oh, I have these and I can get another pair. Or I have these, or I have like 6 pairs of these, or I can get this pair and that pair. It's just like it's not important. I just think it's overly hyped.
How you feel about dating?
Overly hyped.
So what do you mean? Explain.
I think from my experience,
Oh, don't lower your tone. Talk up.
I don't know. It's just like
I don't know.
I think it just depends because like going from like being in college like at the school, like your things are thrown at you, right?
What things?
People,
Oh,
entertainment, like group settings, like everything's thrown.
Distractions, or what do you mean?
No.
You talking about dating?
Yeah, dating. That's what I'm saying. Like parties, they're at the ready when you're out of college, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now being out of school and like just being in the city, like you kind of have to go looking for it, right?
Okay.
But now being in New York City, going downtown, going uptown, Dyken, whatever, right? Like you're going to these places where girls are. I'm not speaking for all, but some girls are looking for you to give them a good time, right?
Right.
In terms of how it's like how the roles are kind of played out.
Right.
Guy goes there. Guy has to approach said girl, whoever it is.
Right.
Girls tend to not approach guys.
Okay.
Quote me if I'm wrong.
I mean, for the most part, that's
For the most
way.
part, right?
I get it.
And the guy has to impress you, right?
For the most part.
Right. But that's not as natural, I would say, right?
So what's natural?
What I'm saying is when it's in college for me, I think it was a little more natural because everyone was on the same level.
Everybody was showing love both ways.
Right, because everyone was either you're new or you live there at the school, so like everyone knows everybody. It's a little bit more like comfortable in terms of like you don't have to impress anybody because everyone's doing the same thing. Going out or like going to a club, going to a bar, going to a party, it seems like everyone's trying to just, okay, I'm going to impress you the best I can, but this is not who I am.
Facades.
Right. Which I think makes dating sometimes overrated. I don't want to meet an overly hyped version of who you are.
What if that's who they really are? They just not at the place where they need to be.
But that's okay. Why not show who you are? Why not show that you're like you're still working a everyday job, or you're still looking for work, or you're just going through the motions, right? Why put on this like? And I get it, you're going out to to look good and have fun, whatever may be the case. But why not just be who you are on the regular? Like, I don't care how I dress when I go out anymore, really. I don't care like what name brand I have on. Like, I don't like. This doesn't make any sense because it's like, what does that matter if I'm trying to get to know somebody? Like, why does what I can offer you matter so much? Why not who I am? Why doesn't that matter more?
Because a part of who you are is going to determine how you operate, how you treat someone.
Right. But does everything that I'm wearing and what I like, my income or like what I do, should that matter more than who I am?
No, but
Because what if I have it all together, but I'm an asshole?
Right. No, you're right.
I might be more attractive.
Right. You may. But at the same time, it's about the quote unquote effort. So
the effort, who has to put in?
Both people put in effort. Because for her, she's gonna spend 2 hours in the mirror, creating a face,
right,
drawing on herself.
Right.
Oh, I should never said that. Oh,
it's okay.
But maybe get your hair done.
Or maybe not. Or maybe not putting on their
Maybe not. Maybe go with the locks. You ever sat down while a girl got her box braids?
My sister, but not a girl, but yeah.
But how long did it take?
A little too long.
Right. So this is their way of saying, I'm putting in my work on my end. So you got to put some work on your end.
But what do men do for their appearance that's putting in work? Equivalent to women.
If you, for the most part, if you in shape, that's an outfit. Tank tops and baby oil is an outfit.
Can I be honest? You know what is another thing like that? Just your height.
Right.
For men only.
Right.
Which is very sexist, I think, but that's a different topic. But height alone can make you here or here.
Right.
For no reason.
Literally and figuratively.
Yes. Yes. That's what I'm saying. Like, it just seems weird that like some of these standards that both sides have to go through. Well, they don't have to, but choose to go through.
No, we don't choose it. It's
well, no, we can't choose our height here. That's just
we don't have to choose.
5'9" it is. It is what it is, right?